My name is Stephen, and I am 48 years old. Well, I'd definitely take one of these. I've always had the problem of clutter. I've thought about why I do this. My parents had divorced, and my father was kind of distant towards me. I'm not quite sure if he really liked me when I was a child. My father had given me a train set, but he had to sell it because they needed the money. And so I remember having good times with my father and that train set, and so that disappeared. Maybe the attachment to things was related to having, a good relationship with my father. When I first moved into this apartment, it wasn't organized, so I would just put it like in a temporary spot. Everything was a temporary spot. And since everything was in a temporary mode, that's the way I had felt about everything else, including the garbage. And so it just got to the point where I have so much stuff in the apartment, it's why even bother to take anything out, because it seemed overwhelming. I think the hopelessness was really related to my sense of perfectionism, that if I didn't do things perfectly, then they didn't get done at all. My life is fairly simple. I'm collecting disability payments because I have a couple of physical disabilities and a mental disability. So my time is my own. It's uncomfortable in here for me, so I try to leave and go get something to eat somewhere and have some reading material with me.
My name is Wally Krasmianka, and I've been Steven's friend for a little over 4 years. We hang out probably twice a week, and I usually run into him like at the library. It's easier to run into him than actually get a hold of him on the phone. You know, I figure, oh, I'll just walk by Subway, see if he's there, maybe Jack in the Box.
I've been like the Artful Dodger, we usually just meet on the outside somewhere,
I'd be like, yeah, well, maybe we can hang out, I can come over, I don't know. Steve would be like, well, my apartment's kind of messy, and I said, oh, well, just clean it. No, it's a little more than that. I actually got to see a little bit of his apartment. The door just kind of opened somewhat, and he went in to get whatever. I said, Steve, I said, wow.
When I have been in a place where the pathway to where I was sleeping at, I felt uneasy about that. And this way I know I'm kind of secure, because if someone tries to get to me, they would have to go through a lot of stuff, make a lot of noise. But lately I had a problem because they had to do some maintenance on my apartment building, and they could never come in to do the maintenance because the clutter was so bad. I mean, I am threatened with eviction.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger, CEO of the Delphi Center for Organization.
Do you want to go in first?
Well, first I want to take a good look. And we have a path. This is good. Yes, I'm going in. Stephen and I were talking about what people typically say when they see a hoarding house or space, and usually it's, burn it up. Oh, if I had a match. Okay, can you unstuck my foot when you get over there?
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. My approach is, okay, so what do you want to keep? I'm not throwing anything away. It's all going to be up to you, so let's talk about what you want to keep. Like the plastics, is that something that we're going to look at in terms of recycling, or something that you want to keep?
No, the plastics I don't want to keep. If we can recycle them, fine. I was thinking though, maybe I could keep the caps.
Because?
They have those numbers on them, and you can go to their website and get stuff. And since
Did I say get stuff? Here, get stuff. We talked about a bunch of goals. And when you're able to define what your life values are, what's most important, then everything else can kind of go out of the space and just keep what's important. And for him, a spiritual journey is what's interesting and important for him, and he wants to write a book. So we'll keep all of that supports that goal. And so I'll be asking you tomorrow, will the lids fulfill on that for you? Will it keep you going down that spiritual path?
No.
Or will it keep you stuck, which is category number 2?
It'd be a waste of time.
But you know, if you wanted to keep them, you could, because I'm not throwing anything away. You're going to be making those choices.
You have to look at what you're going to see after everything's cleaned up. You know, it's like beauty that's been covered up. You want to remove that and value functionality. I'm looking forward to it. I'm mentally ready for it.
So what I want to do is minimize the fears.
Yes.
You know, keep it safe.
Yes.
Keep you knowing that you don't have to throw things away.
Yes.
But you're going to, because I can just see it in you. Is
Yeah.
there anything else that you want to say, like you're worried or concerned about right now?
No. No, I think it's a process, and you've laid out a very good process.
Okay.
So there should be no fear in it involved.
Okay.
That's, I don't know. Apparently that was
Hey, you guys, I'm getting ready to open the door.
Dun, da, 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 da.
Woo!
How about that?
One step down.
It is a milestone. I'm glad Dorothy's doing it back there because I completely trust her. She's got the experience, she's got the capable and experienced and loving hands. There's going to be about 6 bags of clothing. You could keep all the clothing in there and put it over to clothing, yeah.
We have a hallway.
How about that?
We're gonna stop and you're gonna tour and look at everything. And
Okay.
you get to just assess like a boss would, going through and say, okay, this looks good, team, great, keep going. Okay, books,
Yeah, that's good.
isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, everything's here. I feel like I'm sort of giving in a little bit, you know, because I want to fight the good fight to hang on to this stuff, you know, but it's not healthy. I understand that, you know. You just have to let go. No, that's okay. It goes.
Okay. Now you can at this point pull anything you think you want, but this is stuff where, if it were me, I would say,
Toss it.
you
I
know,
want to keep the comb. I've been kind of looking for that. So.
great, yeah.
Okay.
A few of the toiletries and the clothing, that's obvious.
Uh-huh.
But this does not support mind, body, and soul
You're right. Absolutely.
at all.
You're right.
You are a new man.
There's a lot of people going through my stuff, and so, you know, there's always something about that, you know, where you kind of say, well, you know, there's, you know, the problem got so bad that you got now 3 people going through your stuff. But I know that next week, when my place is cleaned up, I'll feel a whole lot better.
The reason we're not sorting anymore is he's hit his limit.
Okay.
Even if it looks like it's trash, it's
Yeah.
going to be sorted. But I just want you to take a few shovelfuls and put it in.
Okay.
Okay? Good job. So tell me what you're thinking right now.
I'm thinking that I'm never going to let it get this way again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And how I got into this mess in the first place it's almost beyond me. You know, I can't understand it. You know, because this is, I mean, I finally have space, but it's amazing that I let it get this bad. It's really amazing.
Okay. Ready?
Am I ready? Oh no!
Okay, we're walking in.
Okay.
Come on.
Boy, it's gonna be different, that's for sure. Boy, look at that. Don't have to step over anything. That is so nice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Go in there.
Oh, look at this. I can hang up my towel, shirts. I can do a little reading. I like that. The rocks is cool.
Why? You know, I did the rocks because they're spiritual, you know, and bringing some of nature
Mother Earth.
in, which
This
is what you said you wanted.
That is so nice.
Okay.
Oh, oh, what do I see? Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, thank you. I got a desk and a bookshelf. That's what I wanted. Oh, thank you.
How did I know? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm going to have a new life. No, I'm going to have the life I've always wanted, but never had. And we're going to see what happens. We unlocked yesterday, uncluttered, unlocked, most definitely. Yeah. And we're opening the door of creativity. I had this problem for my whole life. And I got good at getting around it, most of the time. And so I called for help, and I got help. Because I needed it. I almost lost this place. And I love living here. I had to be homeless to come into this place. We all did who came in here.
Wally,
Come on, my friend,
you're
come on in.
here. Come on in.
Hey, Dorothy. Wow. Wow. Wow.
The kitchen is ready.
This is awesome. Wow.
I love this. That's my
Your office.
That's my first official journal right there, my life journal.
And this so you
Which-
can read. Yes. Yeah.
In case, yeah, if I have
All
to.
right.
So I don't know if you know this, but the building manager came in here today because he was being evicted.
Oh yeah.
And to think that, oh sure, we can clear this space out, have
Yep.
it cleaned and sort of redecorated
It's
in a matter of 2 days. So he came to check on us.
Yeah.
And guess what? You know, you get to stay. There's-
Officially, okay.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
excellent.
question about it.
Already.
And they
That's
were
it.
really proud of you.
Thank you. I definitely can't go back to old habits because I don't want to disappoint anybody. Wow, I love this.
Okay. That's it. We're done. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.